Hi everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. I'm Denise, and this reading is for Justin Bozeman. He wants to know if Matt Gaetz might get his butt kicked this next election. So let's bring the camera down overhead and see what comes through. Okay, hold on. Okay, so as usual for all legal and, well, for a lot of good reasons, I used Cheryl Marchetti's Kipper. And let me get inside of, well, not that way, but let's ask for the truth about Matt Gaetz. Is he going to get his butt kicked in this next election, his election? And then legally, let's look at his legal future too, because he may get his butt kicked in some other ways. Even though, sadly, a person can still run even while they're under investigation and indicted and the whole 9 yards. It's crazy. They can be under a grand jury trial and still run for, oh, some change coming in, still run for a political position in the USA. So do we need new laws or what? Gaetz. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to do 21 cards here. Okay, I think I counted right. And then we'll keep our bottom cards going here. Yeah, it doesn't look like a happy situation for him. Oh, remember that card that fell out? So something's changing for him, but this could also have to do with his legal situation about what is it that he could be hung for? Well, not literally hung, but wire fraud and transporting a minor over state lines. Ooh, ouch. Oops, right up against my shelf there. Okay. I don't know how poor he's going to be, but this is my card for poverty consciousness. Wow. Now there we go with foreign. Oh my goodness. Something he's been doing for a long time. His reputation as a cheat. Wow. And here he is. Okay. So now this means whatever cards come through here, all sneaking up behind his back. His good fortune is done. I don't know if he's married or has a girlfriend, but their backs are to each other and she's going away from him. This could just be a girlfriend or something. Whoa. Okay. So, let's start with the first few cards up here. So, the change card is usually about just big change, job changes, where people sometimes are moving a lot, going somewhere else. It can be moving house, moving job, it can be progress. But where he's headed to, because of course you read directionally, right? where he's headed to is to be examined before some type of, people who have a lot more say in things than he does. So this is our card for judges, any type of an investigation, somebody who makes a decision for him, and he can dispute it, he can appeal it, there can be some negotiations. But when you bring these two together, so job change due to an investigation, and who he's been literally, I think, in bed with. Wow. Now, this is usually a successful outcome coming after this, but when it bumps up against this false person card, like right here in the whole center line, this is our card for being seen as someone who's deceived something and who's cheated, who's been really dishonest. Now, this could be somebody who's an enemy to him, which would be, it could be that younger girl that was underage, and he paid her by Venmo. Right? He paid her by Venmo, and it's all there for the public to see. And she may have a strategy to get him locked up. Wow. Okay. Now let me do the four corners because they frame things in. So this is him, no one else, going through a job change. There's poverty consciousness going on, but this could also be a clue that has to do with why there's the change and this examination. And then here we have like foreign money, foreign people who are connected to him. This is also my card for alcohol and drugs and all things excessive. Interesting. Okay. So, but he's going to go through some major changes, and it has to do with how people have paid him, who he's been in connection with, like business-wise. Ka-ching, ka-ching, right? And then there are rules and laws about that. But then again, he could be involved in some type of like money laundering, because all these dirtbags they usually end up getting, they end up colluding with the mob or something really dark eventually. But I'm not totally sure about him there. The only thing I can say for sure is that all of these cards are sneaking up behind his back. So, rules and regulations. He's going to have to take responsibility for something that he's done. There's an obligation, to come clean in that place, right? And there are all types of communications. This is, audio. This could even be video. This could be documents. That's the message card in the Kipper is any kind of communication about his little lie downs with all types of women, but then his wife is maybe seeing all of it. Maybe is he married? Is the dude married? Does he have a girlfriend or a wife? I don't know. But this is somebody that he's deeply, like in partnership with. This would be his main squeeze. She's maybe not healthy, and she's going to feel even worse when everything comes out about him. And if he is married, I think she might be divorcing him, thinking she'll, get some money out of it. But I don't think that that's going to happen. Right? Now, if he doesn't have a girlfriend at all, then because of these other cards up here, I would have to say that, oh God, just the thought of like anybody being his girlfriend is like disgusting. But if he doesn't have a main squeeze, then this person could very well be that younger gal who he had no business being with, you know. He's in his 30s or more, right? I don't even know how old he is. So him, and then Joel Greenberg, and maybe Rick DeSantis, or what is it, Ron DeSantis? Maybe DeSatan is in on this whole thing too. Because they're all photographed together. And Joel Greenberg, of course, was the tax, these two cards here are speaking to that. He was, wasn't he a tax assessor dude for, what was it, Seminole County or wherever? I mean, he got caught. He's majorly caught. And this card, Knight's up here. But he's, so if this is a stand-in for him, he's got a plea bargain deal going on, and he's going to give up the goods and where the money came from and that whole 9 yards. All of that's here in his future. And all the meetings and the bonds and the teamwork, right, that it would take to sneak up behind this asshole's back and just end it all for him. So, like I said, this could be that younger woman. I'm not sure. And whomever she is, there's a supportive older woman helping her. And her reputation has been hanging over her as someone who could turn out to be his enemy. And it knights down here to his ending, his painful ending. And this has been going on for a long time. This is our card of, you know, a couple of years or more, or even longer, that it's been going on. And the Lover's card is, you know, you could read right into that if you want. But besides, like, you know, having some type of a relationship like that, it's usually a card of a successful outcome. But I don't know how successful it'll be for him. That's interesting. But anyway, back to the question about his getting his butt kicked in his election. Absolutely. And it might be even worse than that. Now, as far as timing, of course, when his election's up, we know that. But as far as timing as to will he be locked up, it could take some time. Like if he's indicted, it could take some time because of the, you know, all the rules that need to be followed in order to, you know, I guess it would probably go to a grand jury type of a situation. I don't know. I mean, you know, when you're talking about wire fraud and transfer of illegal, you know, children, underage girls, underage people, that's a whole nother ball game. And it could be a huge plan, a big strategy to just take down as many people, because that's how it works. You don't want to just take the little fish. You want to get the guy at the top, or you want to get the people in control, and you get the little fish to you know, spill their guts out so that they don't have to be, so that maybe they can have some type of immunity and be in a witness protection program or whatever. That's how it all works, right? It's just like, watch the old movies. That's all right there. So I don't know if there's RICO charges coming down or whatever, but anyway, his either way you read this, about sneaking up behind his back or him moving into the future, doesn't matter. There's an ending. Down patch, communication, there's rules. There's there are people in charge here. People in charge who have order. You know, this is like stability, and they've got the goods. They've got the goods, and they're getting everything here, and they're examining everything from way back here in the past. So I think he's going to get his butt kicked in more ways than one. Now, this is our card for politics, too. So this could be about, you know, the election. And this is the card for votes. So political votes, take a down patch for him. Maybe, since now, if he does not have a wife or a girlfriend, but I think he does. I think he does have at least a girlfriend. Maybe he's engaged. Whatever it is. And no matter which direction we go with the cards, it's a painful ending for him. His success is done. His possibilities for the future and his good opportunities, you know, his success is done. It's done. Change is happening. And, you know, I think he uses a lot of drugs and alcohol because, like, oh, yeah, that's right. What am I saying? His dad has bailed him out from so many DUIs that, yeah. But it's not going to work in the future. He's finally going to get caught. I mean, look at this right here. These two cards knighting together. Wow. Okay, so then at the bottom, we have him obsessively, and he's in obsessively worrying and depressed, and he's in crisis. And as far as work, nah, I don't think he's going to be working well. This mature man. This could be somebody working that brings all that crisis to him. Yeah. Okay. Well, great question, Dustin. Or Justin, I'm sorry. Not Dustin, Justin. And I'm going to get this uploaded, you guys. I hope you're having a really good rest of the week. Okay. Bye.